Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at another figure from the vintage collection, and this time around it is the very cool Darth Vader. Now I know what you're thinking, you're all asking, why the hell do I need another Darth Vader in my collection? Well, the answer is, this is the best Darth Vader yet. And I know I've said that about a lot of Darth Vader figures in the past, but this one is definitive, for definite. This Darth Vader figure is based on his appearance in Episode 4 A New Hope. I'll tell you how you can distinguish that in just a little bit. But before we go into too much detail about the figure, I do want to give you a look at the awesome packaging that he comes in. Now the card back is the same as most of the other Darth Vaders that we've seen in the past. However, this time around it does feature the generic Star Wars logo at the top, as opposed to the Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi as we've seen in the past. You've got the same image on the card back there, and on the reverse side you've got other figures available in the line. Once again, most of these have been reviewed. Darth Malgus is of course the highly anticipated figure that is still to come, and I haven't actually reviewed the Sandstorm Leia yet either, so I'll have to try and pick that figure up at some point as well. So there is the packaging that Darth Vader comes in. The definitive card back for the definitive figure. So let's take a look at this guy. As I said, you may be asking what makes this figure so special and what sets it aside from the others. Well, this guy is, as I said, the definitive Darth Vader figure. It's a brand new sculpt, so it's not like it's a repack or a retool or anything like that. And as I said, it is based on his appearance in Episode 4. Now you can tell because the the inner robes cover the chest plate of Darth Vader as opposed to going underneath. Most of the other Darth Vader figures have featured those robes going underneath the chest plate, so you can easily distinguish that this one is from Episode 4 instead of the other films. As you can see, the chest box has been nicely painted and decorated and very nicely sculpted as well. The helmet is non-removable in this instance, and this is the first Darth Vader figure in quite some time to feature a non-removable helmet. As you can see as well, the lenses have also been tinted, as opposed to just being black as they have been in the past. And rather than a ball jointed head, this guy just features a swivel joint, which takes away from the figure in some respects, but when you think about the fact that he's got a helmet on and no removable helmet with no head underneath, it doesn't really need a ball joint, so it works fine. It does come with his trademark lightsaber, and of course he does have the soft goods cape as well, with the soft goods Kamer as well there. Another aspect of this figure that makes him definitive is that he is the most articulated Darth Vader figure that we've seen today. He does feature the swivel head. He has ball jointed shoulders and elbows, swivel forearms, a swivel waist, for the first time ever ball jointed hips, so he can do the splits. He has ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles, so super articulation for this guy, and once again really helps to make this figure the definitive Darth Vader figure. Another aspect of this figure that I really like is the fact that they have sculpted his hand into the force choke position. So if you've got your Admiral Motti figure at the ready, you can be prepared to find his lack of faith disturbing with this really cool Darth Vader figure. Once again, really nicely sculpted figure. Absolutely awesome looking. One thing that really disappoints me about the Black Series actually is the fact that they haven't reused this Darth Vader figure. You would have thought that being the definitive Darth Vader figure that this would have been the mould that they would have gone forward with throughout the line. That doesn't appear to be the case. From reviews that I've seen, the Darth Vader figure from the first wave of the Black Series reverts back to the older sculpt of Darth Vader. So this is definitely a one-off appearance, for the time being at least. So if you find this guy on shelves and you feel like picking him up, I'd highly recommend you do so, because he is the best Darth Vader figure released so far. If you can live without the removable helmet, of course. In Episode 4, Darth Vader never removes his helmet, so it's not a necessity for this figure. And as I said at the beginning of the review, we've seen multiple Darth Vader figures over the years, most of which have featured removable helmets, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. So we've enjoyed having a look at this figure. I'll be back with more reviews very soon, So until then, as always, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.